Hey there, Josh coming at you from the Light Within channel. I just want to start off by saying that my main goal is for you to find peace, to find your center, to live your most powerful life. That is my purpose. So I'm going to touch on the thing that has brought me the most peace in my life and the experience that I have with meditation. I want to touch on what the light within means to me. When I first heard the word Namaste, I wondered what it meant. And eventually, I found out that Namaste means the light within me honors the light within you. And that's so beautiful. I love it as a channel name. It makes me just smile so much. And I hope it makes you smile too. Another thing I want to start off with is how cool these pants are. Right? I got them at Shambhala, a music festival, and that was an amazing experience for me. Anyways, at the end of this video, I'm going to go over 2 or 3 different basic meditation practices that you can challenge yourself to do at home. But first, I want to start with how I came across it and just share my experience. Because I love talking and thinking about it. I call it the shower epiphany. And how it sparked in my brain was that I was listening to something called the Eightfold Path in the tradition of Buddhism. I think it was on Spotify in the word section. You can check it out if you want. But it had focused on the fact that breathing is pretty much the key to life. And I've had that come up for me many times, that the breathing meditation, the breath meditation is the most powerful form of meditation you can do. So on to my shower epiphany. It was week number 2, like day number 14 of being clean from a hard drug that I had been doing for about 2 years straight. And I was having a horrible day at work. It wasn't even that anything bad was happening during the day. It's that I was beating myself up. And I'm sure you've all been there at one point or another. You beat yourself up, you put yourself down, and that's okay. I found the greatest insights, the best things come about when you're being challenged. So I was in the shower, my mind was still racing. My mind jumps from one thing to the next so quickly, and I had had enough. I said, that's it. I'm not beating myself up anymore. There's gotta be a way. And so I got a flashback to the breathing thing that they had been telling me about. So what I did was I started breathing like this. And I challenged myself to see how long I could do it. But before too long, maybe 10-15 seconds, my hands started vibrating, my face started vibrating, and I had to stop that intense form of breathing. But this was the first thing that brought me to breath awareness. And even after I had stopped vibrating, during the vibration, after the vibration, my mind was at peace a lot more. I mean, it wasn't completely gone. This is only the first time, but I think a couple months later, I tried again and I challenged myself to go longer. And the vibrations, they got way more intense to the point where I couldn't even stand up in the shower. It was crazy. So the first technique that I challenge you to try for yourself is this heavy breathing technique. See how long you can breathe in and out through your mouth vigorously, and see where it brings you. It's a little bit of a challenge and the vibrations are quite intense, but trust me, it's worth it. Another simple breathing technique you can cultivate for yourself is expanding the amount of room in your lungs. And how you do that is you breathe out and you try and get as much air out of your lungs as you possibly can. When you feel like you have no more to let out, try letting out just that little bit more. And that will allow for more room in your lungs. It'll be, the breath in will be almost like a rebound. You won't even be able to handle it. Or not handle it, you won't be able to stop the breath in. You won't have to really try at all for more breath. And what breathing all the air out of your lungs actually does is it gets rid of that old stagnant air that's just been sitting inside. Another simple breathing technique is the box breathing technique. So you breathe in for a count of 4. It can be any count of 4, but try and make it consistent. And then you retain the breath for a count of 4. Hold it in for 4 of your counts. So that's in for 4, hold for 4, and then out for 4, and then hold for 4 again. This is another breathing technique that you can use to bring your awareness to your breath. I'll go over some more advanced techniques in a later video, but I feel like I should just start with a few beginner techniques, because cultivating focus, awareness on your breath, it doesn't just come right away, but I know you can do it, and it's very powerful. Trust me. Breathing has brought me a very, very calm sense of peace in my life. And it's enabled me to focus on anything, the moment. It's enabled me to focus on the moment and be with myself. And I know it will do the same for you, because your breath is the one thing that you actually have you can voluntarily control your breath, unlike anything else in your body. Your heart just pumps, your blood just flows, your digestive system just kind of works without you having to even tell it to do so. Your breath is the one thing that you have control over, and you have a choice. I hope you liked the video. Send me some comments if you did, and hit that thumbs up. Have a beautiful day. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. And I love ya! You thought that was the end, didn't you? But it wasn't. I'm gonna do a little dance. Yeah. Oh, heh, huh, huh, heh, huh, huh, huh. Got the creek down there. And we're making everything go where? Up and down, all around. We're gonna go on the ground. I gotta get better at my freestyling. Love you.